IMWP
Bali!
And this is where I experience the beauty of Bali Island, the spiritual and wondrous experience of Besaki, the kind and loving hospitality of LSPR Bali, and the beautiful community inside Besaki. And now please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Elijah Maleachi Hutagaol and I'm an active student in PR International Batch 24 London School of Public Relations. And this is my journey before I go to Bali.
Yay!
Namanya Omi.
Namanya Eli!
In our first IMWP class, we did our secondary research in regards to Besaki, relying on Google, Instagram, and any other social media. And after class, I took some of my friends, this is Intan and also Marcilla, to a spot closest to their home so that they can get home earlier. And then I just head home. This is me the next morning. I know it looks a little bit messy, but yeah, here we go to the airport. I am going to the airport with Kenny. He is one of my friend joining IMWP, and he is actually the one who's in charge for the group's vlog. So there he goes vlogging. And on our way to the airport, I was actually a little bit worried because of the weather. It is pretty rainy, it is very gloomy, and we're flying with a plane. But meeting all my friends, these wonderful, sweet souls, just swept the worries away. And this is just us talking, enjoying the moment, checking in our luggages, and grabbing our boarding passes. We just hopped into the plane and I am so lucky to be sitting right in front of my best friend Intan and beside my mood booster Esther Geraldine. I mean, both of our names start with the letter E and I think that's why we're sitting side by side. Now, you must be wondering, what is IMWP? IMWP stands for Integrated Mentorship and Workshop Program that allows us as students to experience the real working environment while also being mentored by our lecturers. Arriving in Bali, we head straight to the beach and got invited to a lovely dinner by the sea by LSPR Bali. And after this lovely dinner by the sea, we head straight to the hotel and unpacked our stuff, and I am ready for my first day in LSPR Bali. Arriving in LSPR Bali campus, I am surprised. It is as beautiful and as spacious as our campus here in Jakarta. And for our first class, please meet Mrs. Deti. Mrs. Deti is one of our lecturers focusing on public relations, and here we are studying the 6 stages of PR campaign. Afterwards, we had the opportunity to present our ideas to Pura Besaki's management team. And after this, we had a little escape, me and my friends studying outside at the cafe nearby campus. On the next day, we had our breakfast per usual and head to the campus to present our ideas that we have created yesterday at the cafe to our lecturers to really sharpen it and make a clear idea for Pura Besaki. And on the evening, me and my friend had the opportunity to do our mandatory visit to Wahaha and just enjoy the night and just really enjoy the moment. And also, it was my friend's birthday, so happy birthday, Aldi! On the next day, this is our fun outing day where me, my friends, and my lecturers had the opportunity to visit different industries here in Bali, starting from Bali Nusa Dua Convention Center, the biggest convention center in Bali that once was used by the government. So basically, Mr. Jokowi once was here, and even G20 was held here in Bali Nusa Dua Convention Center. I am very surprised with the fact that Bali Nusa Dua Convention Center can accommodate thousands of people, or even tens of thousands, with their meeting rooms, with their ballrooms, and convention centers. And after that, we visit Phoenix Radio, Bali's #1 radio, and you gotta listen to this.
Mungkin ini sih menyampaikan aja, semoga kedatangan kami ke Bali, terus ini community development juga di Pura Besaki itu dengan kehadiran kami semua bisa membawa suatu hal yang membanggakan atau bisa merubah dunia.
And yes, that was all me. She is just a natural artist herself. And we are thankful the fact that Phoenix Radio was very welcoming and let us present ourselves a little bit. On our next stop, we stopped at Info Denpasar. In fact, Info Denpasar is one of the youngest medias here in Bali. But with their magnificent tactic using the social media, they are now growing rapidly. And we here got the opportunity to talk to the founder himself and had a little conversation talking about how we can utilize this media for our next stop, Besaki. And moving on, here is our last day in Denpasar before we finally head to Besaki and be the communication team of Besaki management team. Besaki Temple is Indonesia's biggest Hindu temple that is larger, more than 200,000 kilometers squares, and it is believed by the locals that Pura Besaki or Besaki Temple was made by the gods themselves. And here we had the opportunity to experience one of Bali's most sacred ceremony called Melaspas. In this ceremony, we are celebrating the revitalization of Pura Besaki. Now, I'm gonna let you to soak in and really enjoy what I think one of the most wondrous and spiritual experience.
Balik jebos pakai link titian pengelukanan Banten duwe perlisan sejangkepnya ini punika sampunan kegenahan waning pacang pelis margi ke margi agung oke gangen bugi itu margi
enten yo larapanan tuk begang sarang Shopee.
On the next day in Besaki, this is when we did all our plans, starting from shooting the videos for Pura Besaki social media and website contents. This is one of my friend Novia. Isn't she lovely? And this is me and Intan, where we had a meeting with the management team to really discover their needs and what we can do to really expose and increase the awareness of Besaki Temple for Indonesia's tourist destination. And not only that, my groups are also interviewing the tour guides and the management team as contents to really provide a clear information and history of Besaki Temple. On our last day in Besaki, we visited one of the kindergartens here in Besaki. It is called TK Rare Besaki, and we just had so much fun with the kids. We teach them English, we told them stories, and we played some games. After visiting TK Rare Besaki, my friend Hannah and we did the ceremony Melukat. It is a ceremony to cleanse the soul from negative energy. And that concludes my journey in IMWP, Integrated Mentorship and Workshop Program here in Bali. I am Elijah Maleachi, signing off.